This is Busan Dialect Lesson number 6. In this lesson, I will talk about the ending 드라 or 드라고. One of the things I did to prepare these lessons was to transcribe many real conversations between native speakers of Busan dialect. And then I tabulated the frequency that different patterns occurred in those conversations. And this ending, 드라 or 드라고, was one of the most common patterns in the conversations that I transcribed. And what this means is that something was learned from personal experience. So 드라 means you personally witnessed or personally heard something. Let's take a look at an example of this in practice.
호떡 잘 먹더라. 호떡 잘 먹더라.
호떡 잘 먹더라. If you've been to Korea, you might have tried 호떡, which are the sweet Korean pancakes. So this sentence means he likes 호떡 or she likes 호떡. And the only difference between the 서울말, this one, and the 서울말 in this case is the pronunciation of the vowel 어 in 먹더라. In Seoul, 먹더라. In Busan, that 어 vowel, as I mentioned in lesson 3, that 어 vowel is often replaced with something else. In this case, 으. So 먹더라 becomes 먹더라. 먹더라. Let's take a look at a second example.
미국에서도 팔더라. 미국에서도 팔더라.
미국에서도 팔더라. 미국에서도 팔더라. Which means they also sell those in the US. They also sell those in the US, like 호떡 or 빙수, other things you can find in Koreatown. 미국에서도 팔더라. You can see that same change from the 어 vowel to the 으 vowel in 팔더라. Another example.
일어나서 생각이 나더라. 일어나서 생각이 나더라.
일어나서 생각이 나더라, which means I thought of it when I woke up. Or switching it around, when I woke up, the thought came to me. 일어나서 생각이 나더라. A word you'll hear all the time in English these days is like, especially if you live in California. I was like, oh my God. If I had to choose a Korean equivalent for like in the California sense, it would probably be a combination of 이렇다, the verb 이렇다, to be like this, or 그렇다, to be like that, plus the ending 드라. So combining these together, you get the meaning of, in my experience, he or she was like X. In my experience, he was like, she was like. So let's look at an example sentence.
남편이 이러더라. 내가 왜? 남편이 이러더라. 내가 왜?
남편이 이러더라. 내가 왜? Which means hubby was like, or my husband was like, why me? Why me? 남편이 이러더라. 내가 왜? Sorry for the choppy editing. I put a jacket on because it's cold in my house. So the distinction between 이래 and 이러더라 is pretty subtle. But 이러더라 emphasizes that the speaker saw or heard something from personal experience. So then there's the question of 고. So 고 at the end of 드라고 is optional, and the question is, what's the difference between 뭐뭐 드라 and 뭐뭐 드라고? And when I asked my my Busan native this question, they said that there's two possible usages of 고 in 드라고. One is as a dialect ending, which has the same meaning as 드라, but 고 just is added for emphasis or coolness. And the second is the second usage is as emphasis when the other person, when the listener is not getting the message. So it's sort of like adding, I said, blah, blah, blah. So let's take a look at an example.
애 말 컸더라. 말 컸더라고. 애 말 컸더라. 말 컸더라고.
애 많이 컸더라. 많이 컸더라고. So in this case, that 컸더라 is repeated, and when the speaker adds 고 at the end, it's for emphasis. So in English, I would translate this as, the baby got a lot bigger. I said he's a lot bigger. Or the kid got a lot bigger. I said he's a lot bigger now. 애 많이 컸더라. 많이 컸더라고. So that's it for this lesson. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.